Good evening from Apple Joe Farms. Well, it's time for the girls to start thinking about heading in for the night. I thought I'd share with you what's going on. We had a successful pairing of one of ours today, and that would be Rose, who's coming up right there. And she was bred to Tavish today, who is a Tiny Hill farm goat, and lots of milk there. A wonderful performance herd. And so we're excited. She's just absolutely a beautiful goat, and she's been doing great on the milk stand as well. And so we're excited that now we have a confirmation on her. Yeah, and Indigo, she's one of the next ones we're looking at. All of these girls are waiting for their standing heat to come in, and we're happy that you joined us. Please check out our other videos that will help you to understand more about breeding your Nigerian Dwarf goats successfully. Thank you for joining us, and happy homesteading. Bye-bye. Hello from Apple Joe Farms here in Eldon, Missouri. We're sharing information about breeding your Nigerian Dwarfs. And while they are a breed that can be bred year-round, they are mostly successfully going to be bred in the fall into winter. Whenever the days become shorter, the light lessens, that will trigger their cycle. And so now we're looking at, I wanted to show you an example. You can see that Glenda here, she is in heat, and she becomes, you might say, a bit aggressive. It's a hormonal thing. They all do often when they are coming into heat. And so as the days go on, we try to select the various ones that we'd like to see get bred, and they're all scheduled as to who they'll be bred to. We do a selective breeding, which we highly recommend. And you can see that we do not allow them, our does, to share a fence line with the bucks. You'll see right here that there's an alleyway, you might say, between them. And so they cannot breed through the fencing. And yes, they will definitely breed through fences. So if you do not want your does to become pregnant, or you do not want them to be pregnant to just whatever buck comes along in there, you need to think about them not being able to share their fence line. So that's a really important thing that we try to do. Of course, we have all of ours on a list of who we want them to be bred to, because there are certain qualities that each of our 3 breeding bucks have, and we want to pair them with does that, when done so, when that pairing occurs, it strengthens all of the areas that we're looking for, so that the kids come out with just the best of the best. So maybe it's dairy length that a doe has. For instance, our Tiny Hill does, such as Elspeth, look at that dairy length. Well, that's very good. We want that. She's going to have an easier time carrying kids. And we also want to see width. Now, these girls are just a little over a year old, so they're certainly not done growing. They're going to widen out some more. But look at the length on Tiny Hill Dune. So we've got her paired with one of our 3 bucks, and what I consider to be a really good pairing are our bucks, which come from great performance milk lines. We have McGibbony, who's the son of Kona over here, who is proven to be at the top of performance in the United States for her quality and quantity of milk. She's getting about ready to be retired. But so we have her son. He's one of those that we are going to use to breed with. And then we have Tiny Hill Tavish, who is a Starby buck. And that's no small thing. That also is a great way to boost your milk performance. Your kids are going to have just better genetics for producing quality and quantity of milk. So we're looking at many exciting births ahead. Our kidding time is going to be early in 2025. We have reservations and what the cost of their kids are going to be. It's all on the website, applejoefarms.com. And there's another sign that our Glenda is in heat. They have a scent gland, you might say, in the roof of their mouth, and it's a way that they can smell the bucks. The bucks do it as well. You'll see that in them. These are signs that it's time to try to breed them, and you want to get them at a standing heat so that you'll have a successful breeding. So it's a lot of extra work, and it's herd management. And so we're working very hard to bring you all the very best kids in early 2025. Thanks for joining us. Come again, and happy homesteading from Apple Joe Farms.